All right, we're at it. We're doing another Parade of Homes day. We have seen probably over half of the homes by now, and we have been really, really impressed. But we're geared up. We had some food. We went to In-N-Out. We went to Rumby's for a little lunch. We're fueled up, ready to go. So now we're going to do a whole nother afternoon of Parade of Homes houses. So we'll let you know how it goes. So we've spent a lot of time going to see all these different homes. And to be fair, disclaimer, we saw about 20 of the 28 homes. So we didn't see all of them, but I wanted to highlight just a few more, about 4 or 5 more to kind of talk about briefly. Now, that's a lot of homes to go over, so we're going to be a little bit brief on each of them, but I wanted to start with the Brio Homes number 24. Now, I've heard a lot of buzz about Brio, and I wanted to go and check it out myself, and we went out there, and you know what? It's a really nice development, and I think that there's going to be a lot of great homes built out there. My impressions overall were, you know what? This build quality was really nice. The build was really good. The color selections were nice, but the thing I remember the most about this home was the main living room area, and the kitchen felt so warm, so open and inviting and wonderful, and the quality was really excellent. So Brio Homes number 24 is my first highlight that I wanted to show out there, and it really was something special. Now the next one was by Alcoa. Now I believe this is number 18, flipping in my book here, excuse me, that's number 19, the Isabella. Now this one was really quite something. So my wife Miranda, she came with me to see this particular one, and she said, you know what, some of these color selections, I don't know that I would have chosen myself, but I really like them. This home was done quite well. A few things that we really enjoyed were the kitchen and the living room, the tall ceilings, the stairway there in the main entry that kind of had this really cool grand feel to it, and then in the master bedroom and bathroom, they had a very unique idea to combine the shower and tub into one area, and man, it really was something special, and I actually really enjoyed it. Was it perfect? I think there's a little more tweaks that I'd like to see done there, but I really enjoyed it, and I think that we're going to see a lot more things like that little alcove with the shower and bathtub combination. Okay, next we're going to talk about number 18 by K. Welch. Okay, this home is very intriguing. First and foremost, I love the area. That kind of Springs area just outside of Stonecliff is a really nice place where a lot of people like to live, a lot of really nice homes, and so the property values are going to stay pretty high there. Well, I pulled up to this home, and the exterior, I have to say, is one of my most absolute favorites of the entire parade. So the thing that I have to say about this home most of all is, oh my goodness, this thing looks beautiful. The curb appeal looks incredible, and I love it. Now, I do understand that styles are different for each person, so my taste may be different than yours, but I loved it. Honestly, I may have to build a home just like it one day because I love it so much. So the exterior was beautiful. Now, going to the interior, there's a lot of space in this home. I believe there's something like 8,000 square feet. I'm checking it here. Just shy of 8,700 square feet in this home. It's enormous. Okay, but the thing that I felt in this home was the interior was a little less my favorite. The layout and the design, it felt a little weird to me, especially in the kitchen and the living room. It felt cramped. It felt small. Now they had some cool things like a little kid playroom near the kitchen so that it was near the family. They had an amazing backyard with, a really good backyard with some pool, some fireplaces, and basketball hoop. So there were some really cool things they added back there. In the third story that they have room for a recording studio, which is really neat, and kind of an entertainment center, and then lots of rooms and lots of cool touches. But the thing that I felt was they were trying to get, as much bang for their buck, as much space as they could, but having a little less quality material. Now, obviously it was nice. Like, it was a really nice home, but the quality material was, a little lower, and I could feel that. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, when I walked out of that home, I said to myself, man, I kind of feel like that was around, $1.9 million roughly. And guess what the ticket item is on this? It says price without lot, $1,050,000. I was shocked. Okay, so then let's take into account, let's just say it's a $200,000 lot. 1.25. I was shocked. I must admit, it for the bang for the buck that you got on that one felt really good. Now, obviously the floor plan wasn't my favorite. But if you could make some of those changes, they were really onto something there. So number 18, okay, had some things that I wanted to change about it, but I really actually enjoyed it, the exterior in particular. Now next I want to talk about number 3, which is the Bison. This is a very intriguing home it's kind of out towards the ledges area, so it has more of that desert contemporary style, which I know isn't for everyone, and you know, my personal design style isn't quite that way, but you have to still appreciate the quality of work that was done out there. The thing that I was shocked with was you walk inside and it is enormous inside. All the ceilings are done in a nice wood paneling, not even paneling, custom woodwork on the ceilings, and was very, very tall, very open. And Miranda even said to me, man, this almost feels too tall on the inside, which I thought was interesting. But the space was interesting and unique. It was designed almost like grandparents who don't necessarily have kids, but maybe some grandkids are going to come visit. But it was really an excellent build, and I think really needs to be mentioned. So really interested to see number 3. Now the big one, number 4. This is the most expensive home in the Parade of Homes this year. Let's just double check, triple check on the price. All right, price with lot, $3.7 million. I have to, if I could give an award for the greatest view in all of the Parade of Homes, it's number 4. It's named The View, right? This, you feel like you are in Snow Canyon, because truly you pretty much are. Out your back window is the most incredible view of these red rocks with all these, I don't know, kind of rolling sand duny hills, and it was beautiful. I have to tell you what, like views are kind of an important thing to me. Obviously location is one thing and views are kind of another thing, but the view was incredible. Would I want to live all the way out there? Maybe not, but my goodness, it was beautiful. So you walk up on this home and you look through the front door, and you can just, it's like you're looking right through it, right, from the front all the way through the back, and every room in the house feels like it has an enormous, beautiful view. And there's windows, floor to ceiling, almost everywhere. So they had a fun kids room with bunk beds and entertainment area and kind of an interesting accent wall. They had some guest rooms and some other rooms for, if you had a few children, that were nice and spacious. The kitchen and living room was just open and bright and light, and I mean, everything about that was just incredibly light and bright, and it was really nice. Now the kitchen, I might give a B, because it didn't seem like there was enough cabinet space. It didn't seem like it was quite, I don't know, a big enough kitchen for what we were expecting for that home. So if I had to give a B to something, it would probably be the kitchen. Now then, in the master bedroom, you have floor to ceiling windows on 3 sides of the room pretty much. So that view you're seeing is all in that room. It is really quite something. They have a fireplace in there. My only joke to Miranda was, in a St. George summer, you're going to feel like an ant under a magnifying glass getting burned alive in here, but it really was something to behold, and so it was impressive. All right, so those are a few of my updates on what I really enjoyed about the Parade of Homes. My next video, I'm going to be doing some awards, greatest view, greatest exterior, greatest design, greatest floor plan, and it should be a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. Till next time.